Who's the greatest WWE wrestler to never win the Royal Rumble? I'll tell ya. The Royal Rumble is one of the most exciting events in wrestling history. We get so many surprise returns and debuts. The most important thing about the Royal Rumble is that the winner receives a title shot in the main event of WrestleMania. Now this is important because it turns so many wrestlers into stars. And plus we've seen established stars win the Royal Rumble and take their career to new heights. With dozens upon dozens of wrestlers winning the Royal Rumble over the years, there are some surprising names that have never won. So here are 3 wrestlers who have never won the Royal Rumble. Number 3, Eddie Guerrero. Every wrestling fan absolutely loves Eddie Guerrero. He's one of the best to ever do it, and he left a massive footprint on the industry. He was one of the staples for WWE for a while, so it's shocking that he never actually won the Royal Rumble. Mr. Lie, Cheat, and Steal never lied, cheated, nor stole his way to victory in the Royal Rumble. He's accomplished so much in WWE, and he is an absolute legend, so it's a shame that he never won the Royal Rumble. He was always a massive heel or babyface. It doesn't really matter which kind of persona he took on. So if he was to ever win the Royal Rumble, the storyline from that point leading up to the main event of WrestleMania would have been legendary. So he is someone who absolutely should have won the Royal Rumble. Number 2, Daniel Bryan. Or Bryan Danielson. Daniel Bryan was one of the biggest baby faces in WWE history for a stretch of time. The fans were behind him like we have rarely seen before. He was so genuine and so authentic, and the crowd absolutely loved him for it. Plus, Bryan was one of the best pure wrestlers in WWE. However, he somehow never won the Royal Rumble match. In the mid-2010s, he was the biggest wrestling star on the planet, yet they didn't have him win the Royal Rumble when he absolutely should have won in 2014. And like I said, the Royal Rumble helps create stars, or they take stars and they put them in new heights. And I just think that Daniel Bryan should have won the Royal Rumble because he was already a massive star, and then it would have really changed the trajectory of his WWE career. Yet, sadly, he wasn't big enough or strong enough in the eyes of Vince McMahon, and Batista ended up winning that Royal Rumble. So Daniel Bryan makes the list of one of the best wrestlers to never win a Royal Rumble match. Number 1, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is easily one of the best pure wrestlers in history. He made the transition from Olympic athlete to wrestler seem so easy. Once he debuted for WWE, he became an absolute star. Plus, he became one of the biggest baby faces in the company. Yet, somehow, Kurt Angle never won the Royal Rumble, and he feels like someone who could have entered at number 1 and went the distance. It's almost like the Royal Rumble was made for Kurt Angle, and to think about all of the stars that have won over the years, and to think that Kurt Angle isn't one of them, it's crazy. Kurt Angle was one of the biggest heels and one of the biggest baby faces throughout his career, so if he would have won the Royal Rumble, whether he was a heel or a baby face, probably most likely a babyface because they seem to win the Royal Rumbles more often than not, he could have become one of the biggest baby faces in the history of WWE, as he would have went on to main event WrestleMania. So again, it's completely and utterly shocking that Kurt Angle never won a Royal Rumble match. Alright, that's gonna wrap up the video. You let me know in the comments down below, what WWE superstar do you think needs to win the Royal Rumble before the end of their career? And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content, and I'll see you on Friday.